Time for your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host, Ben. Now let's dive in. If you joined me earlier for the Gods Unchained Weekend Ranked Event live stream, I appreciate that. We got now a lot of new people to the channel. So as people are coming in and joining, let me take off my banner there. I forgot that was on. Bam. There we go. Actually, we'll just make it smaller. I'm working while I'm streaming. Let's go. That'll work. Okay. We'll make it even smaller. Put it there. Alright. So, like I was saying, if you joined me earlier, yes, it is live. For the Gods Unchained play, appreciate everybody joining me, everybody in the community who started playing some matches with me. We do have a Gods Unchained group that we have created on frameworkfortune.com. We are planning on doing tournaments that we're going to host for crypto prizes. Yeah. But that'll be towards the beginning of next year, which isn't that far away. But you can go sign up free at frameworkfortune.com if you haven't yet. So, speaking of gods, I figured we'd just go ahead and get this coin out of the way. Looking at it on the monthly chart, I mean, it's not even really been out a month yet, but still, it's popped up. Well, I guess it has been out a month. Something like that. I don't know. I lose track of time. It's been out for a little while. But you can see where it had originally stopped pushing up here and then had a little dump off. Now that we've hit Coinbase, we have been shooting up. Last night we were all the way up to $9. Super nice push. And currently we're still hanging out around the 7 area. So the 7 area is going to be really important. 7.15 as well. And then even 750 where the top of this wick is. So we want to see more volume coming in and this body of this monthly candle push back over 7. And I think we're going to see this thing probably test 10 if it can get that break. And the break is coming more than likely here soon. So there's that 7 line we had. That is the resistance area. But we're going to take that one off because the pattern we're watching right here is this downtrend and this nice support right across here, about 675 that we're trying to hold up. Bam, right there. And we'll turn that green. So, testing it right at this moment. We should get a bounce here. If we don't get a bounce here, we are going to drop back down to 650. There is some support there. And then if it can't hold 650, it'll drop down to 6. There's a lot of support at 6. This is previous strong resistance since this came out. So I would expect to see 6 try to hold as support. Whoops. But what we are looking for is a bounce here within the next 30 minutes. And look at there. Look at there. Maybe not even in the next 30 minutes. Maybe in the next 30 seconds. Let's go. Bouncing right up off of there. Buyers coming in. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So God's doing his thing. Let's hop into all of these other cryptos. Look at the top percent gainers. We do have some popping up. QNT was down this 160 area. Had a nice shoot up today all the way to 200. Nice move there. That kind of confirms a little uptrend that started on the daily. This is one I added. I don't know much about it, so I'm going to be doing some more research in the QNT. But now that's on the list, we have that analysis there. As long as it continues up that trend line, it's good to go. Sushi getting a little bounce, not really anything going on there. Same thing with EOS, it's still below the trend line. Cardano, whew, boy, Cardano's cracked its uptrend. So it's just trying to hold basically $1.25 support. Slide that right across there. Bam. Yeah. See, it just got bought off right at that area. Actually, it's 115 support. Bam. Yeah. Oof. Cardano just not performing well this year after the initial rip. Yeah, that's how I found out about QNT. I did the little Coinbase Earn and Learn last night, and so I threw it on the chart. I hadn't really looked at it yet. So it's one I'm going to look into because I always look into every coin that comes on to Coinbase. What's up, Elvis? Coming in, smashing that like button. I appreciate it as always, buddy. It's been a while, man. Did you ever get on the site and join the site? Excuse me, I thought I muted my mic, but I guess I didn't. So that was horrifying for anybody who heard that. I promise I'm all right. Just talking all day gives you a lot of... It makes your voice really itchy, so you get kind of coffee a little bit. But I'm a human being. Don't judge me. BTT popped back up, was all the way down at 2 cents. Hal played that, made a nice little bounce play buy. Locking some profits out there up at that double when it went all the way up to 4. Doubling in price. Now it's kind of just moving sideways. Still a lot of potential there, though. Oh, man, Elvis, you got drama, man? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me you got drama in Graceland. Isn't that a TV show? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope it works out for you. For my Voyager peeps, Voyager losing a lot of steam. Dropped all the way back down to this 325 area. It is trying to come back up and re-break 350. This line's crooked, boy. Let's see if I can fix that line some. If they can come back up in the tip of this triangle, break that downtrend, it could keep going, but as of now, it's getting rejected. So it probably will come back down and test 325. Could even dump down to 3 if it doesn't start moving in an upward direction. But that desktop should be coming out soon, as well as the Voyager card. So when they actually come out, that should bring some hype back into Voyager. Shiba going sideways still. It did actually drop a little bit below that support line. Right now it's getting rejected off of it at quad 03.5. It's got to get back above there. So if it doesn't hold here, like I said, it's going to drop back down to quad 3. Let's hop over into Bitcoin and Ethereum, see what's going on with them. Oh, very nice. Bitcoin rebounding off of that 46.5 area up to 49 just about. So the EMAs have kind of stretched apart here. The 10-day with some space between it and the 50-day. Quite a bit of space. I'm just looking back here. See, we didn't hold up as long after this drop back in May, we've held up a lot, about twice as many days so far compared to that dip. But the thing that's a little concerning is you can see the 10-day and the 50, that spread that I was talking about, how they're spreading out, is how they started spreading out on this big dip. Bitcoin may be coming down some more. Still got 45,000 as support. That's going to be strong support this time, though. So unless it cracks 45,000, I don't think it's going to drop that hard. More likely, we're probably going to keep moving sideways in that 45 to 50 range for a few days, and then it'll probably start to curl back up. And even looking at the RSI down here, it's really low on the RSI. It hit the bottom of that purple zone, and it started pushing back up. So we'll see. We gotta keep a close eye on Bitcoin for that, because if it does have another yank down like this, that's going to yank a lot of the coins down to some lower prices. Actually, I'm going to move this support line and use this as a trend line, because we do have a couple of peaks, a couple of spots connecting, or not peaks, dips connecting for this uptrend. So if you look at that, Bitcoin's actually in a very nice wedge pattern. What I got, let's see, 20 days left of December, and my prediction for the end of the year was 75,000 on Bitcoin. I don't think I'm going to be right. I think it's going to be January. We got 2 more weeks, but I think it's going to be January. If this pattern works out, that's when it would break out. It's about mid-January, and it would run up. Last time, see right here, it ran to 65. This last high was 70. So this next high would be 75. Get that bounce. Boom. I'm actually going to draw this on the chart so we can keep an eye on it. First, let's take... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Go ahead and stretch the line out to where the end of the triangle would be. So that's all the way in April. I don't think we'd go all the way till April. I'm thinking one of two things. Can I change those colors? Isn't that a marker? It's a brush. Oh, here we go. Okay. We see the pattern like this, which actually it would be, yeah, about the end of February that it would hit 75,000. The other option, that's why I wanted to change colors. Oh, there we go. I can change colors. So let's make this one red. Let's see. Oops. See if I can change that color of that one. How to do it? Oh, there it is. Turn that one green. Can I make it? There we go. Now we're working. Well, it wouldn't curl back. I'm gonna read. I, I just realized that was curling back. It would, it would be like this, something like that. So that is the two options I'm seeing for Bitcoin. We either gonna break up out of this triangle, or we're gonna dump. You bought some Dogecoin. Why Dogecoin, man? It doesn't have a supply, or it doesn't have a supply cap, is what I meant to say. I'm gonna draw these better later. These look so stupid. All right. Well, let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum's still holding its uptrend, so it's actually even holding this support right across here, that previous high. Look at that. Look at all that support at 4,000. And the uptrend. Woo, boy, that looks pretty good. You can see this candle today hitting right on the uptrend and that 4,000 at the same time. So tomorrow we just need to see a bounce right here. Actually, I'm going to turn the opacity down. Opacity? I don't know what words. Whoops, I'm doing all kinds of clicking. Trash. Hey, I don't want to hear any dirty jokes about that. I know what it looked like. But yeah, we want to see some type of bounce there. I'm actually going to kind of draw these out just like, and then we'd see probably this next time a rejection at 5,000 there, come back down about 48, and then the break. You got to be kidding me. See, I've live streamed too much this week. I'm losing my mind, guys. So right about there, I'm gonna do this just because I want to see if my predictions, how close they are. And I think we'd see the break of 6,000. Yeah, let's see if these are accurate. We're gonna leave these on the chart. See, damn it. See how close I get these on Bitcoin and Ethereum. DERC, let's check it out. I actually did that on the wrong chart. So we do have a USD DERC. So it looks like it dipped below the uptrend, but my uptrend may be a little off. Because if you look back here, this little double bottom kind of, yeah, okay, my uptrend was a little off. So it's just hit the uptrend, bouncing off of it again so far. That's a good bounce. As long as tomorrow we see another green candle up, I would say it'll get a little move. RSI is extremely low, so it's definitely oversold. Can't lose something I never. That's true. That's very true. Where's Adam at today? So Adam getting a little bounce back up. Trying to test 25. I'm gonna draw this. I'm gonna draw this for Adam too. I think. Let's see. Could we hold here? We could possibly hold here and re-break 25. Test the trend line. Or we could come back down and bounce. Or the third option is we come down and we crack to about $15, $12 area. But I would say we're gonna. It looks like it's gonna try to bounce at like 2350 here, and if it does, it'll probably get rejected there. Unless we just go into a full-on bull market, and then Adam could shoot up to 50, maybe even 60. Yeah, so with the rebound that's happening today, kind of across the market, yeah, Luna's still holding 60. Persistent still holding that support line. Yeah, I'm on the daily right now, Mike B. Because right now, if I look at everything close in a short time frame for like trying to, like it's the end of the year, so I'm kind of trying to write some predictions out here on some of these coins. Obviously, if Cosmos gets the bounce that it would first, then whoops, then XPRT would get a bounce up to the trend line there, and it could either break or come back down right here and then break. That'd be about April. A lot of these look like they would be April breakouts. If that's the case, it's going to be a slow rest of the December. And we actually will start warming up towards the end of January and then run through January into April. Well, I'm telling you, if we hit the if this, because this is on Atom, we just looked at Bitcoin and Ethereum, all the same time frames of patterns of when they look like they're going to break out big on these daily charts. Now they could dump. That's the other thing, because all of this consolidation on these higher time frames is going to lead to a big move one way or the other. Unless something crazy happens before then, I don't see why we would sell off much more than we already have on this pullback. Oh, this ain't Atom. This is XPRT, but Atom, same thing. It's in a big wedge. It's just got a couple of different ways it could go at the moment. See how Solana doing. Solana holding up that 670 area. That's good to see. So then on Solana, we should see some type of bounce here soon like that. I don't know if it'll go all the way to the top. We're going to leave that there. If not, it's going to crack and dump down to that 150. We hadn't checked Avalanche in a while. What's Avalanche doing? So yeah, it's definitely been a while. I got a old trend line, a little downtrend here. Now, Avalanche made an amazing run all the way up to 150. It's pulled back to half of that at this 83% area. Or not 83, but not percent, but dollar area. It looks like, let's go ahead and get this out of here too. Well, this could be a support line. Yeah, it's $50. That's what that support line is. That's why I've got it drawn. I'm going to take that uptrend out of there. Actually, it has a steep uptrend that it's on. And it just came back down to that steep uptrend, which there is some congestion back here, a little previous peak at 75 resistance, and it's trying to hold up that 75 resistance as support. So you got trend line support and 75 support. If everything keeps turning green, we're probably going to see a bounce off an avalanche. Something like that. Check SHIB. I already looked at SHIB. I don't think I drew it out. So we'll go back to SHIB and, whoops, not do that. So SHIB. See, I don't know if I want to draw. I don't think that's the right place to draw the downtrend. I think it's more like this. So we're getting close to a breaking point on SHIB. It looks like, see, that's what I was saying earlier, if it gets rejected here, then, come on. Then it's going to dump down more than likely. And I think we would see it probably go down to about this 25 area. And then later on come up and bounce. There would be a nice rip off of that if it made a little U shape. The other option is it breaks back above here and runs up and breaks through the triangle, which would be a very bullish move. It's hard to tell right at this second because it is testing that area. But I would say by tomorrow or Monday we'll see this going this direction or this direction. We'll see. We'll see how close my drawings are. Let's see how close the stocks follow it. But it is a very nice big wedge pattern. It's almost filled out. So it could lead to a big breakout or it could lead to a big dump. A lot of that's going to depend, I guess, on what Bitcoin and Ethereum do, but we'll see. Let's see. Gods, look at that. Popping, holding over $7. Very strong confirmation of 7. Very close to testing and breaking back out. Numeric cracked that trend line. Matic not looking too bad. Matic's trying to hold $2 support. If Matic can hold $2, then it could continue its bullish run. Loop ring. It's not really a good pattern on this. It did hold the 50-day, but it's curled back down again. So I don't know about that. That needs a couple of weeks or something to work all that out. V-chain cracking its trend line. Unless the trend line is more like this, which is a possibility. We'll see if that holds or not. What's up, NBN Fireworks? How's it going? Do you sell fireworks or are you talking about cryptos exploding? And actually, V-chain's in a nice big wedge too. And look at that. It's the same. It's about the same thing as persistence and a few of those other charts we looked at. We're going to have a bounce there and a rip up out of the triangle. or we're going to fail right here and drop back down probably to about that area. Boom. Oh, you just have a firework channel. Bitcoin and Luna. So Bitcoin we just talked about. Let's see. That's the Bitcoin futures, the CME futures, holding up the trend line so far. As long as it holds the trend line, re-breaks 50,000, it should try to make its way back on up. But my full-on prediction is this for Bitcoin. Like, if you've ever seen a professional trader channel before, then you know this is high quality material right here. So, yeah, take it. But no, seriously, I actually need to put the opacity back down on these. I don't even know if I'm saying that word right. Too much streaming this week. That's why I'm blaming it on. I'm blaming it on you guys. But this is what I think can happen on Bitcoin. These are the two options that are coming. Personally, my prediction is Bitcoin is going to be at 75,000 by the end of the year. That was my prediction at the beginning of the year. We've got 2-3 weeks left here. I don't think it's going to make it there. That's what we were looking at. It looks more like we're going to go into January heating up and then start pushing up in February and then come to a big breakout around March, and the bull market would really heat back up then. So I'll stick to my 75K prediction, but I highly doubt we're going to get it by the end of December. I think we're a few months away. 53K soon. I mean, it's a possibility. Because it's trying to hold up this 48,000 area right now. If you look on the chart right there, actually it's 47,000. A lot of buyers have been coming in, buying it up, keeping it above that area the last 8 days. And then looking back on the chart, there's a lot of congestion through here, and it can be some support. So it's trying to hold here. If it breaks back over 50, it'll easily go to 53K. I mean, 53K is like right here. There is some resistance at 53K, but that's the two options right there, though. Coming out of this, we're either going to continue our movement of consolidation through this wedge, or we're going to drop. And then what was the other one you said? Yeah, but Bitcoin does that a lot. I mean, it's such a high price coin now. It takes a lot of money to move Bitcoin, and when the money comes in, it moves pretty fast. But because it's so volatile, you'll see multiple rejections in an area, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to dump like that one did, but we look back here, there's multiple rejections right here at 63, 63, 63, and then exploded up over that. So, I mean, it can get rejected 2 weeks straight at a resistance line before it ever breaks out. It's just so slow when it comes to big breakouts. Because, I mean, like this move here was September 30th. It ran from 48,000 up to 67,000 by October 21st. So that was almost, what did I say, September 30th? Yeah, so it was about a month for it to make that whole move. And then before it even made that move, it had to have a sell-off, which was a whole nother month. So like that was a month of pullback, then a month rip. And same thing here, July to September. That one's about a 2-month rip, but this was about probably a 3-month pullback. So it just moves slower. It moves slower until it doesn't. That's what it is, the best way to describe it. the candle from October 1st to confirm. Let me see. I mean, you're probably right. What are you looking at there? So you're looking for it to break this, or looking for it to hold this as support. I mean, it does. I mean, it is a strong area of support and resistance back through here. Because you can see it all the way back on the chart. But if it does get rejected, it still could just come back down to the trend line and bounce off and then blow through it. So that's the thing where it's like, it's hard to pinpoint it on that small of a time frame because of how big it moves and how long it takes to move. I mean, I see what you're looking at, and that makes sense. And I would say you're right. If we do see it break, or if we see it hold that, it could bounce there for sure. Luna is a weird one, though. Luna is on a big uptrend, of course. To redraw my uptrend. Somehow I moved that away or something. There we go. But with Luna's tokenomics, every time USDT is minted, or is it USDT? Or is it UST? I think it's UST. Anytime that's minted, whatever the one is, it's tied to, Luna's tied to one of the stable coins. When it's minted, Luna is burned. So the supply just keeps going down and down as more people are minting and using the UST. And because of that, you see some really crazy moves out of Luna. And I don't really know, with that type of tokenomic, what the ceiling could be. And then if that's the case, I mean, is anybody going to let go of it? I mean, some people sold it here, but if, you know, they got in July down at $6, they didn't hold it up to here. I got in Luna at $20 or I think it was 17 something, 17 or 18. And I sold it when it got up to $50. I ain't even hold it all the way up here. So a lot of people are going to turn the sellers up here to lock in that profits, but the people still holding, your hodlers, are going to keep buying these dips. And if UST keeps getting minted and Luna keeps getting burned, like it's a recipe for who knows. Who knows if there is a ceiling, what the ceiling could be. How long it's going to take to make that type of move, I just don't know. I like the Luna ecosystem, and Luna's built from the Cosmos ecosystem. I think you can stake Luna now on Kepler Wallet too. Let's see what you got in. Polkadot is another interesting one. Yeah, it is USD. That's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, Luna's still young, so there's a lot of growing for it too. But the third biggest chain with TVL. What's TVL? 65% of your portfolio is Luna, 15% Ether, 15% of FTM. That's an interesting one. You're a lunatic. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I am big on anything that is in the Cosmos ecosystem or that comes out of it, because I'm a Atom staker and Atom voter, and stake Persistence, or not Fetch, Iris, uh, DVPN, Akash, Crow. So we're like cousins. Oh, total value locked. Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. So you said, oh, yeah. I think I saw that the other day. Now that you mention it, I was looking on Live Coin Watch and noticed that Luna had a huge amount of holders. No, maybe that's not where I saw it. Where did I see it at? So they got it. They just also got a Transact Finance integration. That's interesting. I haven't. I think I've got. Yeah, I've got the Luna Terra wallet, but I haven't done much exploring in it because I get so. I'm pretty much still deep in the Cosmos ecosystem, exploring and researching. But Luna's on my list next to get to. I swear I saw somewhere. I'm trying to remember what site I was looking at. I saw that the bunch of Luna was staked. It's crazy. That's such a crazy tokenomic. That tokenomic is wild. That's why I got back. That's why I got in it at 17, because I saw that tokenomic and I was like, God, this doesn't have a check. Like, I don't know. I don't make crazy predictions or anything or tell anybody to buy or sell anything. But Luna's just, it's an insane tokenomic. It really is. Yeah, I'm a cosmonaut, Ruben, exactly. I'm not as deep with the cosmonauts. Um, But Liam, our good friend over at Confident in Crypto, was all over the Cosmos ecosystem. He's the one who got me into it. Let's see, their last 2 weeks, Luna burned more a day than Ethereum. Oh my goodness. 370 million Luna left. Average burn a day last 2 weeks. It's 1 million. Let's say more protocols come, then they have to burn more Luna. We get half Luna supply in half a year if we keep up this rate. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, what happens when everybody buys the whole supply? Nobody's gonna be able to buy anymore. And I mean, like, if it get, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible for Luna to go some crazy astronomical amount. Bitcoin's at 65. Yearn Finance, everybody thought Bitcoin was one of the biggest runners in cryptos. And old Yearn Finance here, this thing ran up to, what chart is that I'm on? This thing was up to 100,000 earlier this year. So, I mean, hey. 95K, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Yearn went nuts. But there's a very small supply of Yearn. There's only 30,000 coins of Yearn Finance. So, it doesn't take much. When BNB started burning, they went from 30 to 600. Yeah, see, I haven't followed the Binance chain that much or BNB. I did just try out Binance.us, and I scrapped that after a couple of days and went back to Coinbase Pro for my day trading. um, I did pick up some BNB for my MetaMask wallet, so I can do some things in the BNB ecosystem, but I don't really want to deal with Binance directly. Yeah, man. I appreciate all this information, Fireworks. If you go sign up for frameworkfortune.com, it's free. Just sign up with email and go join the crypto group and share that information with everybody over there. We got a growing community. Yeah, I don't doubt it. There's a lot of crypto projects moving extremely fast. Like Gods is, I did not expect Gods token to be on Coinbase this weekend. It was shocked me when I found out. I thought it was going to be a little bit later because this coin just came out. Like they just released Gods to the public a month ago or something. What's up, Lauren? How you doing? But I'd appreciate it, and I'm sure a lot of people in the Framework Fortune community would appreciate adding you to the community with your vast knowledge of Luna and any other coins you have to share with us, because there's so many coins out there, and that's why we are building this community so we all can have the biggest, bestest global info sharing hub in the world. But not only that, Ruben in the chat here is working on our Framework Fortune blockchain and Fortune coin. White papers will be out at the beginning of the year, and we're hoping to launch the actual Fortune coin towards the early to middle of the year. And so there's a lot going on with the website. Yeah, a lot of stuff, and if you like stock market content too, there's that on there. We got quite a bit going on. So God's still holding that 7 pretty nice. Let's see what else we got going here. A lot of green on the charts, or on the watch list here today, which is a nice turn of events finally. Let's see if anything else has popped up. Not really. We're just getting some little bounces around the market. H bar. Kind of same wedge pattern as some of the other ones. Compound's down quite a bit. That's an interesting price for compound. This was a nasty head and shoulders pattern. Head, shoulder, kind of a little bit like a dislocated shoulder, but still a shoulder, and then that arm down. But it hasn't been down to 200. It dipped down to 200 in June for like a day, and then the last time 200 was resistance when it broke out in the bull run in January. So that could be very strong support if it can hold there. That's interesting. You want to release the coin in the beginning of the new year? Hey, if we can do it, man, I'm all for it. See how the Bitcoin was moving, so let's see where. Let's get back to my list here. Yeah, Yeah, it's coming back up. Try to test that 50,000 area. Let's look at it on a shorter time frame. We can see, oh yeah, look at this on the 15 minute. We go into the 15 minute. It's above the 10 day and the 50. It's hitting this peak right there at that 49.3. But we are in the last, what is this? The last day and a half, we've been building higher lows and lower highs. So higher low, oh, higher highs and higher lows. Sorry, there. Higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high. This one just barely peeked over that one. Higher high. So, I mean, it could get rejected here. Like it's looking like it is getting. 15 minutes. Let's actually go back out into an hour. There we go. That's a little bit more clear of a picture. Yeah, it just needs to break over 50,000 and it'll get back moving. I mean, like I said, I don't think it's going to move back to, you know, the 60, 70,000 area before January. I think it'll be in the middle of January towards the end. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. But in the short term, you just got to look at this little sloping channel. Because it's either going to break out here over 50, but it may need one more time of coming down. May have to get rejected there, come down, curl back up, then break 50. That's probably more likely what's going to happen. So there would be your curl. And then we would come up right there and break out. Or possibly dump. You know, we could always crack this, dump down again to 48K. But that's the thing with the short term. It could go, you know, as of now on the short term chart, it's looking like it's going to break back over 50,000. I think we'll see that pretty easily. But maybe not. We could get rejected there. This little move so far, I mean, we need more time. We need like to see where it's at tomorrow. That would be ideal. Tomorrow, if we see it, you know, back over 50, should be good to go. If not, it starts dropping back below that 46, then I would be concerned. But I think it's going to get back over 50. Like, this is what I'm leaning towards, is this move here. Let's see, where's Crow at? Because Crow hasn't done much since it made that big rip. What are we getting rejected at? Like about 60 cents, but we do have some strong support on Crow. I like Crow at 50 cents. There's a lot of support there. It confirmed it here, confirmed it here. This time we haven't even dipped to it. So I'm actually going to move Crow up to close watch. For now, I'm going to take Litecoin out of it. QNT, that we can leave that one on there because I still need to research it. SHIB, we always keep on close watch. Voyager 2. Loop ring, I don't like that pattern, so I'm gonna make it a kind of watch. Yeah, I like that. Did I buy anything in which dip? Are you talking about this last dip? Yeah, I added to my Kepler wallet positions. All the staking I'm doing in Kepler. I bought more persistence, bought more Sentinel DVPN. I bought some Crow at 60 cents. As I was looking at it right now, if it comes back down to 50 cents, I'm going to add more because I didn't buy a lot of Crow. I just started a position there because I've been ignoring Crow. Back in December of last year when I started trading cryptos and investing in them, I was really frustrated with Crow. Like coming from the stock market and like I absolutely hate Robinhood, and Crow kind of reminded me of Robinhood when it came out. And then they were like promoting ads in America, and I went to sign up, and it was like, no, you can't because you're in America. And I'm like, well, why are you putting ads in America if you can't sign up for it? So it just left a bad taste in my mouth from the beginning. So I ignored it for a while, but that was kind of stupid because it's done really well. So because I can stake Crow in the Kepler wallet, I'll show you guys. Some of you guys who follow me already know all this, but you can stake Crow with Kepler. And actually, I've been trying to move my Crow. That's something I need to check real quick. Yeah, my Crow's not over here. Let's see if Imerus is working before I forget to do this. Because Imerus has been down. I've been trying to swap these assets to a different chain so I could put these in the staking. There we go. Let's see. Whoa. Yes, I need to send this Sentinel cross chain. Oh, there's the Crow. Yeah, send all my Crow across chain, please. Let's see if it works. There's a couple of days there where it would not work. It would say this, and then it would go to another screen saying it's taken longer than expected, and eventually it would say transfer failed. So hopefully they get this resolved. Or hopefully it's already resolved so I can get this Crow in there and get it staking. Yes, I bought 300 Crow. Imerus, I think, is still in beta. But Imerus is a IBC Cosmos exchange. And like I said, you can move assets across here. Yeah, see. Yeah, it's taking longer than expected. This is the same message I've been getting, so I don't know what's going on there. I may have to look at a different way to switch it over. Because I've got Cosmos in there, or not Cosmos, I got Persistence I need to stake to add to my staking position, and I've got this Crow I want to stake, or start staking anyway. So still having that issue. Great. Crow is everywhere. Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. That's why I started getting into it. It's like I'm gonna start staking it. I do have a crypto.com account. I actually just got my card, the sweet little blue card, because I don't have any money in that account hardly. I've used it to buy a couple things and move stuff. I don't know. Oh, here it is. It's a neat little card. I think it doesn't have the numbers on the front. Yeah, so there's that bad boy. It's the same stupid emblem that they have everywhere. Or a cool emblem if you like it. I don't know. I haven't really used it much. I like the Coinbase debit card. I've been using it quite a bit. I get 4% back in AMP. I could choose 4% back in Stellar Lumens or something back in one of the Bitcoin, Ether, something like that. But I like the 4% in AMP. AMP's super cheap, so I get quite a bit of it. And every time I use my Coinbase card, it just stacks up my AMP. Yeah, it looks like that ain't going to work. So they need to get Emirates fixed. I also bought, what else did I buy in that dip? I bought more Gods tokens. I didn't buy a bunch, but I bought a little more. I think that's all. I think that's all I bought this time. Man, I used to be so bullish on Cardano, but man, I don't know. It's just not doing well. It's not been doing well. Those smart contracts was supposed to be a big deal for it, and they came out, and the price just kept dropping and dropping. I just kind of stopped following that ecosystem, lean more into Cosmos ecosystem, and now God's ecosystem. Now that I found that, I'm leaning into that one real heavy. Yeah, I did the same thing. I got in it at what did I get in Cardano originally? I was in pretty low, under $2. I think I was in at like $1.40, and I sold all of it, most of it at the top, at the $3 area, and then I held some to see if it's going to keep ripping. And then when it just started dying off after those contracts, I just got out of the rest of it because I was like, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't like the way it's moving. Oh, you bought it high, Ruben? Yeah, well, I think a lot of people did. I think a lot of people was really expecting Cardano to really explode over $3, and it just didn't. At that time, too, the Cosmos ecosystem, if you look at the charts, this is the time that Adam really started giving up is when the Cosmos ecosystem blasted off and Luna blasted off. And Avalanche, too, and Solana. There's all these other chains. See, right there was the sell-off about September 23rd, and let's go up to Atom. September 23rd, actually, right before it started selling off, you can see Atom had that big explosion. And then it had another pop-up. And then we already looked at Luna. We know, Luna just kept going and going. Let's see, September, Solana did have a sell-off, but then Solana exploded again. But that's the thing, Cardano never exploded a second time. It had that first initial rip this year and then just died. So I think a lot of people probably got hit on the Cardano trap because it was getting a lot of hype there for a minute. But like I said, I was super bullish on it. Now I just don't know. I'm not holding any. I don't want to hold any. I'm making nice returns with the Kepler wallet and the Cosmos ecosystem when I can stake the coins. Yeah, Luna does look like the Solana chart. Solana was on a huge uptrend. I mean, Solana was a nasty move. I didn't I didn't catch any of it. The only thing I caught was when it dipped back down. It ripped here, and then when it dipped back down to 160, was it right here? No, maybe I got it at the re-break. It was this dip. I got it at 164, and then I held it up, sold some at 250, and then I held looking for it to break some more, and then when it cracked back below this 210, I sold the rest of it. Now, if it keeps dropping now, if it comes on down to like 120 or something like that, or 100, I might start flirting with Solana again. I do want to pick some Luna up again. I just, man, when I bought in so early the first time and then sold it all, now I just like, God, I'm getting it so high. When I had it before, it was so cheap. I should have just kept it. That's why I downloaded the Lunaterra wallet so I could start staking it. But like I said, Kepler is allowing Luna staking now, so I'll probably get some Luna here soon. Yeah, I might be getting some Luna here soon. I'd like to see it come back down to 50 one more time, but it may not. So I'd like to stake it. I think that'd be a good one to stake. Bitcoin up 5%. I'm not surprised. That's what I was saying. I think everything can jump here. Yep, so that did not work. What is going on, Emrys? I need to get this money staking, bro. Let me see if I can do cross-chain transfers on an osmosis. I don't think you can, but I don't remember. Let's see. Nice. They got a little fancy Christmas. Yeah, see right there. Terra IBC is live. Click this banner to add Terra to Kepler. I think I did that already. Oh, no. You gotta move it over. I don't have any Luna yet to move it over with. I could deposit Luna in here. So, yeah, they do have to have IBC transfers. So let me figure out how to do it on here. Because if you can transfer Luna, then you should be able to transfer these other Cosmos coins. I've just never done it before on here. See, is there a certain app for Osmo? No, that is the right place. I always use Gravity Dex. This is not one I like to use. Yeah, see, I can stake Osmo. This is not even connected to my wallet, my Kepler wallet, so I don't even know. Yeah, because how do you, I mean, what is going on with Osmosis? Let me sign out here. There we go, connect wallet. Yeah, okay, so my wallet is connected. I don't know what those channels mean. I don't know. Oh well. I'll have to figure it out. Figure it out later. Emrys was working so good. I don't know what happened to it. If I go to assets, well, that shows all the assets that's on here that you can change. Yeah, whatever. I'll try it again later. You got a 11K airdrop on Luna? Is that what you're talking about? I just got a Desmos airdrop from the Cosmos ecosystem, but it's not in my Cosmos wallet. It's on this Desmos network thing here. Because you had to like... Or did I pull it? Did I pull it? Is it on my MetaMask? Let me check and see. I don't remember. That's my Ethereum. No, it wouldn't have been on none of those nets. How do I not have the Cosmos Hub on MetaMask? I might have to go and get... No, that's not what I wanted. Where's my little thing to log in and see where my coins are? Desmos, no, that's not it. Let's see if... There's 4 Bully. I want to see if I can... Oh, God. Look at these. Why would you want to stake with them? 1% on Atom. 0.7% on Terra. Nah, man. 2% on Kava. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. You talking crazy. You talking crazy. Man, I get 50% on DVPN. They giving out 2.8. Nah, man. Nah. I just want to get my Desmos coins. I gotta figure out how to get them. Wait, did they add to my Kepler wallet? Let me make sure they didn't add to my Kepler wallet. Nope, they haven't added yet. I think they're supposed to add, or I'm supposed to add them. I don't know. This airdrop just came out and I've claimed it, but I can't remember how I got to it. Yeah, I need to do this in a little bit too. Oh boy. Alright, well, more work that I've got to get to. Give it one last check here. Let's see, where's Bitcoin at? Yeah, Bitcoin teetering over there at 50. Is that the one I drew it on? Yeah. So I would say we are a few hours away from God's making its next leg up or down. But I think it's probably going to be up. Yeah, look at it. We got a nice trend line on the 15-minute too. If it does come down, it would come down to, like I said, $6 before. I didn't see that trend line, but that's where that support across there was. You can see how that trend line is kind of starting now. If it blows up out of this triangle, I think we'd hit 10. And then probably pull back to 8. We'll see. We're going to find out tonight because we're not far away. This is going to make a move one way or the other. But that's it for tonight for me. Yeah, Luna gives 10% on them. That's what I'm saying. Like that, if you if you're going to stake coins, try to stake them directly through the wallets that are in that ecosystem that get the highest staking percentage. Because if you go to like a validator like that where they're taking most of the percentages and only giving you a little bit, it's like, you really want to not be getting killed on the fees, because you do have the transfer fees, which depends on the ecosystem, will depend on how much they are, but Cosmos is really cheap, so that's why I'm in that, because it's easy to transfer usually. Yeah, there are a lot of projects coming out as blancos. Yeah, Anchor, 20% APY. Oh, Anchor Protocol, yeah, gives 20% APY on UST, yeah. Yeah, Anchor's one that's got some potential too. Well, that's not the same thing. You're not talking about Anchor at all, the other crypto, are you? Is that just the name of the protocol is Anchor? Because I've not done that much research on Luna other than some bare basics of just knowing what it is. I don't know the protocols that well. It's the biggest protocol on Luna at the moment. But you're not. Are you talking about? You're not talking about this, are you though? Because this is also called Anchor Protocol, I think. Nope. Yeah, see right here, anchor.com protocol. I don't know where I guess this is Anchor's little protocol here in this public network there. So that's why I was just making sure you weren't talking about that, because that's just too similar named. I noticed your spelling was different. I noticed the spelling was different, but I wasn't sure, man. You never know with text. But yeah, man, appreciate all that information that you shared with us. I'm gonna just call you Fireworks. I was in the wrong site. I could have been, man. I don't know. Guys, I've been streaming since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm beat. I'm beat. I'm beat. But yeah, we'll be back. Tomorrow's my day off. I'm supposed to be playing in a Gods tournament tomorrow, which am thinking about live streaming, but I don't know for sure yet if I am going to be playing in it or not. I'll let you guys know on frameworkfortune.com and the Gods Unchained group if I am going live. And of course, if you subscribed, hit the notification bell, so if I do go live and you're not a part of frameworkfortune.com, you will still know when I'm going live. Give you something to do. Keep playing Gods, man. Keep playing Gods. But appreciate everybody joining me as always. We'll be back Monday with some more live crypto updates, as well as the live stock trading on the other channel. Depending on what Gods does, I may be back live day trading cryptos here. But like I said, I've got this whole account in Gods right now, so I'm waiting for this breakout. But the breakout or breakdown should be happening, so I'm sure by Monday I'll be back doing some live crypto trading. But yeah, that's it. Appreciate everybody for joining me. As always, stay safe out there. Until next time.